Well, just on the game today, really a game of missed opportunities on our side. Had a couple of chances to really break open the game. I think punched one in and we got another run. We had bases loaded and I think maybe no outs and didn't score and didn't hit the ball out of the infield. And I think we hit into another double play or force play, and just you knew that as a fan or a coach, it's going to turn around. You got to score, and we didn't. And give them credit. They pitched us well. We pitched them pretty good for the most part, and we had a walk in that. I think it was the eighth inning. They scored 3 runs. We had a base hit, and then I think an 0-2 count that ended up being a walk, or maybe something like that, and then. We got an out, but it was a hard out line drive to center, made a change, and Jacob doesn't give up a whole lot to left-handed hitters. He's been really good at getting them out, and he made a mistake. The ball wasn't hit great. It was hit good enough where we thought it was a fly ball to the track. When it left the bat, it had backspin on it, and the wind was blowing out of the north, and it just barely blew out of the park. And that's kind of the way the game goes. But, just a good weekend overall for us, winning 2 out of 3, and played pretty good defense all weekend. I think we had one error today, an error on a pickoff in the first inning by a pitcher. I don't think we had one yesterday, and I don't even know if we had one on Thursday night. But, just move on to the next weekend now.
Did you feel like that? I mean, you mentioned the 6th inning. Did you feel like the game maybe turned on that? And what did you think of Peterson, their reliever, and what he did the final few innings?
Game turn on what?
On the double play that ended that bases loaded.
Well, it didn't turn because we had a 2-run lead at the time. It was 2-0. We need to score a couple runs, and 3-run lead seems like a lot bigger than 2. And obviously, if we'd have punched in one here and one there, we would have built up a pretty good lead. Felt pretty good about it. Puts a lot more pressure on the other team's offense, and I thought Peterson threw the ball really well. We only got 1 hit on him, and we hit 1 or 2 other balls hard. Had a couple opportunities to get runs in there on him. We didn't do it. So, he did a good job.
Connor, good job he did for you.
I thought he did a really good job. He came out in the 3rd inning. It looked like all of a sudden he just kind of lost it for about a hitter and a half. We got a little wild, and then, man, he got it back together. Got a fly ball, I think, and we were a little concerned there, and he kept going. He pitched us, 5+ innings, and only gave up, I guess, no runs. So, good job. Breaking ball was really good today. Changeup was pretty good. Fastball when he needed it, and just mixed his pitches well. And he let a couple go too that were velocity looked like it's climbing a little bit, and that doesn't surprise me a bit.
You mentioned the 6th, but in the 4th you had 2 on, nobody out. 5th, 2 on, nobody out, and you get bases loaded, nobody out after you scored on Dominic stuff.
I mean, it's amazing. I mean, it's a lot of times it's where you at in the order, and it seems like most of the time we were down in the order, and they had been coming through at least with a sac fly or maybe even a base hit, but just didn't do it today.
Going with Denton in the 9th, just
because they had right-handed hitters coming up, and there were 3 right-handers in a row. They'd already pulled their lefty for a righty, so we know that he can get those righties out pretty good, and he showed that. And we had Cronin ready for Smith, the left-handed hitter at the top of the order, if they would have got a runner on, or we'd have got there to him with a runner on.
Overall, it seems like Nolan's outings here in Fayetteville have been better than they've been on the road.
Yeah.
I mean, have you noticed that?
Oh, yeah.
Do you think
Yeah. He's had 3 good outings in a row here. And, I don't know what it is, but, I'm sure that experience will take care of that.
Anybody else?
You've been close to getting a couple sweeps these last 2 series. How important is it to get those sweeps, or how would you have liked to got those sweeps?
Well, obviously, I'd like to get them. We'd have 2 more wins. I mean, it's sweeps are hard to get. So, it's hard to win 1 game, much less 2, and then you get 3. That's special. You just look around the league and see what happens most every weekend. There's a lot of times there's not a lot of sweeps, but we've gotten our share, and we've won a lot of series, and we're all disappointed we didn't finish this game off today. But overall, like I said, it was a good weekend.
Yeah, and to continue to keep that lead, in the West as you try to finish this thing out next week.
Yeah, I mean it's like anything. It's always going to go down the last weekend, probably the last game. But our focus is just try to play best baseball we can, and we've been playing pretty good. So they haven't given a whole lot of games away. We've found a way to come back and win some games, and we've been pretty consistent, for the most part, the second half of the season. Hopefully we can keep that going.
Fletcher at the plate all weekend. What was he doing?
Well, he's he's a veteran hitter. He's been around. He's played against these guys, and he kind of knows what to expect. And he may swing at a bad pitch here and there, but he's example his home run he hit on Thursday. First pitch was in the dirt, and he swung at it. Second pitch was shoulder high, and he swung at it. Next pitch was in the dirt. He took it. Took another pitch, fouled a pitch off, and then hit one off scoreboard. So he's coming along. He's developed a lot, and he's gotten a little better with the strike zone, and he's swinging the bat good. He's got a lot of doubles, 21, 22 doubles now, so doing a great job.
Anybody else? Thanks.
All right.